Hey guys, Dacia here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how I trim my type 4 natural hair. I will not be using any heat to trim my hair, so if you'd like to see how I do it, keep watching and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below. Things you'll need. You will need some clips to hold your hair and keep it separate. You'll need a wide tooth comb, with a rat tail, a fine tooth comb, and a fine rat tail comb. Also a pair of scissors. So now I'm just separating my hair into smaller sections, smaller, easy to work with sections. I'm detangling my hair and making sure that my hair is free of knots because I will be using a comb to give the illusion of a heatless blowout, just to get my hair straight enough for a trim. So I'm starting on dry hair. It's dirty. Most people I advise that you start on clean hair that has been moisturized, so you wouldn't have to deal with all of the shedding and dry hair. But I'm detangling from the ends all the way to the root of my hair. I'm carefully going section by section from the ends, combing through with the largest comb all the way to the root. I am holding my hair tightly between my thumb and index finger just to keep my hair in place. I am doing this just to keep my hair straight and to carefully glide my comb through my hair. Now I'm using the second size comb. The teeth are much closer together, so it will take care of any knots and tangles that the larger comb missed. I'm doing this from the ends all the way to the root, basically to smooth my hair and to give it that blowout effect. Once I'm comfortable with how my hair is detangled, I will now move on to a smaller size comb, basically to do the same thing. The teeth are much closer together, so this in turn will pick up any loose or shed hair that the larger combs ultimately miss. Don't mind me, I am watching The Crown. I have been addicted, so I tend to try to watch Netflix or some TV show while I'm doing my hair, just because it takes so long. So don't mind me not looking at the camera. That is what I'm doing. So now it's time for me to trim the ends. As you can see, the ends are pretty choppy and you can see right through the hair. That is the part you want to cut off. So I'm going to use a very sharp scissors. It's the scissors I use only for my hair to cut those ends off. Any hair shears can work as long as you're only using it for your hair. So now I'm just going to twist my hair up just to keep it elongated and stretched, and I will move on to the next section. This is just my way of doing things. You can put your hair away however you choose to. A lot of people are confused on what it means and what it entails to trim your hair. When you trim the ends of your hair, you're essentially getting rid of some of the damage that your hair can experience through day-to-day activities and manipulation. Trimming your hair is also known as dusting the ends of your hair because you're getting rid of the parts that could be damaged. Okay, so trimming is not cutting, but it's just going in and taking off maybe a ½ inch to an inch of damage that can be caused from manipulation and probably heat and styling, and just getting rid of that so your hair can grow and flourish. How often you should trim your hair is totally up to you. I think it depends on your personal circumstances and how much hands-on styles you do. So if you tend to do a lot of things with your hair, then it's likely that you would need to trim your hair more often. If you fairly do low maintenance hairstyles like twist outs and braid outs like I do, then you may find that you may need to trim your hair less frequently. The more you get to know your hair, the easier it will be to see when you're due for a trim. If you're new to trimming your hair though, then as a guide, it's a good idea to trim your hair every 4 months. But if you want to try and retain more length, then you can wait a little longer, perhaps 6 to 8 months instead. The thing about sticking to a strict regimen is sometimes if you're doing low maintenance or manipulation hairstyles, when that point comes, you may not need to cut your hair. So it's up to you to adjust and maybe forego that haircut if your hair is in a good condition. There's quite a few benefits to trimming your hair. Some includes helping to get rid of split ends and heat damaged hair ends. Okay, keeping that type of hair is pointless. It will just minimize and hinder your hair growth. Trimming also helps your hair to style easier. Working with two textures is never fun, and trimming will get that texture out of the way to make room for the dominant one. Trimming your hair also makes your hair look a lot thicker. Who doesn't want thick hair? Okay, but one of the main benefits, it prevents single strand knots and helps with the detangling process, which are my favorite things. So that is why I like to trim my hair. So I just finished giving my hair a trim. I wish I didn't wait so long to give my hair a trim. As I mentioned earlier, it's almost been a year since I've really trimmed. It's almost been a year since I've really trimmed my hair. Last time I did it was like May 2020, I think. Or was it 2019? And that's just too long to go without a trim. So I had to cut a lot of hair out. As you can see, this is a lot of hair. Like, it's even kind of heavy. A lot of hair. I cut like a ½ inch to an inch off of different sections. Thankfully, I don't wear my hair straight, so it's very forgiving. I wouldn't really notice the differences, but it has to be done. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and if you're gonna try, let me know. Also, if you've ever cut your hair, if you cut your own hair, let me know in the comments some tips and some of the things you do differently. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.